everything was a nursing home. It's not called that anymore because there are different roles that different facilities play. What is the role that Communities at Indian Haven plays now?
Well, we are the county home in Indiana County and
Mhm.
the only Indiana County home. We do have long-term care and rehab care at our facility. Um, our bed capacity is 181.
Mhm.
108.
I'm sorry, 108. Yeah, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
um, it's 24/7 care.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so we provide as far as physical therapy, occupational therapy, and
Mhm.
speech therapy for those who maybe go into a hospital and who just need a little extra oomph to go, to get home, make sure
Yeah.
they have a safe discharge plan. So we do that, and we have 25 beds that are dedicated for that type
Mhm.
of care. So you come in, you get your rehab, and then you go home. And then we have long-term care. Speaking of a long-term care relationship, so it kind of, blends in real well
Sure.
with our whole that we're doing here today and for the next few months.
Mhm.
And that's where we have individuals that just can't remain in their home, and they need a place to stay 24/7.
Yeah.
And we're really their home, so we provide everything for them, take
Mhm.
care of them, their meals, activities, medications. We provide all that for them, and so that they can live a safe and wonderful life
Yeah.
outside of their home. So
Yeah.
those
So
are the types of services.
those are two different types of residents,
Yes,
if you
correct.
will.
Very different.
Those who come and might only be there for a few days or a few weeks, Heather, and then those who are going to settle in and they're going to be there for the long term. And obviously, those two different groups of people are going to need two different levels of care, two different styles of care, aren't
Correct.
Correct.
Usually our rehab is 7 to 14 days. That's the median. Some need more, some need less.
they? Mhm.
But our goal is to get them better, get them stronger, back to their baseline to get them home.
Yeah, and their care needs are going to be very different. It's going to be a very specific thing from which they are recovering or to which they have to get back to a certain level of
Correct.
being able to care for themselves.
Correct.
And that really is medically directed, isn't it?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, the physician we have as far as a nutritionalist that's there. We have a dietitian as well as the physician, which guides them as far as going and so and gives them a care plan. And then our nurses work towards and our therapists all work towards that care plan
Mhm.
and getting them back home. And then those individuals that are long term, they also have a care plan
Uh-huh.
because we want to make sure that we're providing the needs that they have throughout their life. So
Mhm.
that is a care plan is really a living document, and it just shows as far as what they want. Do they want to get
Yeah.
up at 8 a.m. or do they like to sleep in?
Mhm.
When I, retire, I'm sleeping in. That's going to be what I'm doing. So my care plan is going to be a little different, maybe from someone who likes to get up at the crack of dawn and
Mhm.
have a cup of coffee. So for those individuals that we have long-term care, it really is about making their best life for them. So we have activities that we do, and Communities in Indian Haven has a great activities program.
We do.
And if you want to tell them a little bit about the activities that they do.
Yes, we do tons of activities. We do bingo. We do fancy nails. They do fun activities every single day. If you want to visit our Facebook page, you can see that we have over 600,000 viewers as of
Wow.
yesterday. I didn't check today yet.
Uh-huh.
So we ask that if you go on there, you can see all the fun that everybody has. They have concerts. Schools come in all the time and do activities with
Mhm.
the residents.
Mhm.
But our activities is phenomenal. We do have an activity director who's also phenomenal. So thank him for that.
I assume you also do regular church services.
We do. We have Bible studies, rosary. Those are daily.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and for many people, that is the sense of normalcy that they're looking for,
Absolutely.
especially if they're coming into a situation. Everybody who comes for the first time is going into an unfamiliar situation, maybe uncomfortable situation
Correct.
because of that unfamiliarity. Getting them accustomed and comfortable is really very important to you.
It is because, no one, we always say when, here, no one wants to say, ooh, I can't wait till
Sure.
I go into nursing home or, gee, if they're ill. So when we are coming in contact with individuals that need our services, it's at a very difficult time.
Mhm.
Either they're just coming from an illness or they're just realizing that they can no longer be independent in their home,
Sure.
and they have to give up everything to come into the facility. And obviously, you're going from a home into a room, and you have to make some tough decisions. And we have trained staff. We have a social worker, and we have a nice NHA, nursing home administrator, who is trained to also assist the families. And we're about the family too, so it's not just about the resident, because this is a difficult time for the families as well as the resident. And we do have trained individuals that can help you with that. And there are ways that you can choose the right nursing home, and it is a choice. You have a right to choose, and that's kind of our little mantra at Communities in Indian Haven, that you have a choice, to choose your care, choose where you go. And some of the tips that we can give too is tour. Always tour the facilities.
Sure.
Because it'll give you an idea of, again, not every facility is for everybody. Each facility has a different feel to them. So it's always best to tour. Call ahead, but I recommend that you just kind of pop in.
Oh, yeah.
I do, because again, you're going to see people, how they treat you, how are they working on a last minute moment, and are they accommodating? So that helps you kind of realize what the type of
Sure.
how they work in those environments.
Yeah.
So
They there's the old saying that you'll learn a lot about somebody if you just pop in unannounced.
yes,
As opposed to if they know that you're coming. And we're going to explore that aspect of the relationship that you have
Sure.
with your residents as these visits unfold over the next months. And we'll get into the entertainment options, the family dynamic, the types of arrangements you have, private, semi-private, however that is all worked out. We'll talk about that. What's to eat.
Ooh,
That's
yes, that's
really
always
important.
that's important to me. We're already making plans for breakfast actually
yeah.
after this. So
There you go. There you go. But all of those are issues that we might take for granted if we're living in our own home.
Right.
But they are things that if somebody doesn't know you and you're asking them to then become your caregiver in the
Correct.
absence of family members, that relationship aspect has to be worked out, doesn't it?
Definitely.
Mhm.
It's important to have that aspect. When people come in for admissions, like Mary said, I like people also just to pop in. This way they can see the facility as it
Yeah.
is. There's nothing we're trying to hide. I ask them the same thing. Please go around, go look at everywhere. I have 100% confidence in our facility, so I know they'll be back.
That's a good approach. A good approach. Well, this is our initial visit, and we'll get to talk with you again as these months unfold. We're actually going to visit with you twice in the month of May,
correct.
Correct.
and then we'll be learning all about the county home, as it used to be called. Because people still remember it as
They
the
do.
county home. It's
They
the
still
county
call
home.
it that. Yep.
Where are you about it? The county home.
Yep.
The communities at Indian Haven. Hey, thanks both for coming in to visit with us today.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Thank you.
It is the voice of Indiana County.